If you look at the average diet of a person in UK today, I can clearly say that 60% of their diet, the daily diet, is made of carbohydrates in one form or another. You can also call them sugars because there's no big difference between them. Some 25-30% fat and some 10 to 15% protein. So what worries me is actually that 60% or even more of the calories in the daily diet coming from carbohydrates. I mean, humans were never exposed to such enormous amount of carbohydrates throughout our evolution. And this is why diseases that we are suffering from today, our main killers like chronic diseases, they will actually only stop once we stop eating that abnormal diet, which is absolutely overwhelming carbohydrates. The problem with the huge amount of carbohydrates, regardless of in which form they come into the body, they can be simple, they can be complex, they can come from the grains, they can come from the refined food, sweets, cakes, rice, bread, whatever. They're all carbohydrates. All they do in the body, they all do the same thing. They actually force the pancreas to produce much more insulin in order to level blood sugar. Once blood sugar is leveled, the human body can function normally. Overproduction of insulin caused by overconsumption of carbohydrates actually causes most of our chronic diseases today. And we have to stop that. Once we stop eating too much carbs, we have to shift and we started shifting our interest towards more protein, more vegetables, more fruit. Things will start changing, but things will start changing dramatically within weeks. Once you change your diet, it doesn't take 6 years to change it, to see the benefits. You will start benefiting within weeks. Within 2 to 3 weeks, usually people start losing lots of extra water retention, extra retained water. People start losing fat. People start getting more energized simply because the body is not poisoned with enormous amount of insulin on a daily basis. We have to start changing that. So instead of predominantly eating rice, bread, pasta, the predominant food in the diet should be definitely vegetables, fruit, and all type of meats.